Number 6, 32 to the 7 over 5. Okay, so what's my n? 5, right? 5. All right, now here's one that's not just 1 on the outside, not just 1. Now, when you do this, you're doing PEMDAS, since we're just doing it normal. The P in PEMDAS is what? Parentheses. So we got to do inside the parentheses first. The E is exponent, so we're going to do the 7 next, but we got to do what's inside the parentheses first, okay? So n is 5, so we're going to break down our 32. All right, 32 is what times what? 8 times 4. Right, then 8 is 4 times 2, and then 4 is 2 times 2. Right, and since n is 5, how many of the same number do we need? 5, right? We need 5. So we luckily have it. All the problems that I put in here work out well. Okay, what does this shape look like, Alvaro?
It looks like a gummy worm. What? Oh, yeah.
Looks like a boomerang.
How?
Kind of, like a crookedy boomerang.
I think it looks like a gummy worm.
Okay, fair. All right, so if it's 5, how many solutions?
5.
It's odd. 1, right? So it's just 2 inside. The 5th root of 32 is 2. So we just simplified what's inside the parentheses, and we got 2. Not plus or minus 2, just 2. And then 2 to the 7th power, you can just put that in the calculator, or you can multiply it yourself. 128. All right. 128. 128 or positive or negative 128?
Positive.
Right, positive, right? Because this is odd. That means that it's just one answer. So it's not negative, wouldn't have worked. Okay, and again, if you didn't know how we did that, 2 to the 7th power. You can do it like that. Okay. That's using this little exponent button that we've used before. All right, y'all are looking great. Okay, sounds like y'all are doing awesome. Number 7. And they're not going to, like I said, not going to get much harder, I don't think. Number 7, here's something that you may not have seen since freshman year. Okay, the exponent is negative 3 divided by 2. Anybody remember what happens when you have a negative exponent? It's kind of weird.
Wow, that was like 2 years ago.
That was like 2 years ago. Math.
No, it's 2015.
Well, for some people it was 2 years ago. Some it was 3. All right, well, okay, I'll tell you. When the exponent is negative, right, you need to use the reciprocal. Do you know what reciprocal means? All right, you got to flip it, right? Okay, this doesn't look like a fraction, but it really, 49, it is 49 over 1 is a fraction. Okay, if there's not a fraction there, you put it there. Anytime the exponent is negative, you got to flip everything to the other side of the fraction. Okay, so I'm going to make myself a little note. Okay, negative exponent. Use reciprocal. Okay, this is the only one we're going to do on these notes, but we will do it more next class. You've got to flip it. Okay, it becomes just when just the exponent's negative. Okay, not the A, but the N or the M. That's really the M that's negative, actually. Not the N. That's the M. So it's 1 over 49 to the 3 over 2.
So reciprocal just means flip it over?
Reciprocal means flip a fraction. Okay, reciprocal means like if you reciprocate, then like I do something for you, do it for me. We switch. So reciprocate a fraction, flip it.
An eye for an eye.
All right, pretty much, kind of. Okay, so then we just do the same thing, only now it's on the bottom of the fraction. Okay, so we just leave a 1 up there, but which one's my n?
2.
2, right? So it'll be 249 with 3 outside. And we're just doing it the same as we would have, only now it's on the bottom of the fraction. And what's the square root of 49?
7.
7.
7 times 7. I don't know. Don't tell me.
Is it 7?
Yeah.
Is
7.
that the only thing it is?
Yeah.
1 in 49.
With the square root.
You're the one with the college degree. You
I
tell
know,
me.
I'm asking y'all. I'm trying to get y'all there.
Is it I?
No, it's not
I
I.
think it's only 7 times 7.
Negative 49. Negative 7 times.
Positive and negative. Yes, Michael and Jessica got it. Positive and negative 7, right? Don't forget about the negative because it's 2. It's
Oh.
even. That means that it's 1 over positive and negative 7.
Michael got that.
Wait. I knew someone would get there. All right. So now we got to do positive and negative 7 to the third power. So we give a positive and negative answer because our n all along was even. So we got 2 answers. What is 7?
343.
343. Positive or negative? 343. Even though it was to the third power, our m was 3. Since our n was 2, this is positive or negative. Okay, and see, when the exponent is negative, when the exponent's positive, it makes it real big real fast. When the exponent is negative, it's 1 over, it makes it real small real fast. Okay, it makes it a really small number because it's really small, tiny fraction. Okay, I need y'all to do one on your own for me. Okay? Oh my gosh, you can do it. Okay, number 8. I would kind of look at number 6 if you need a guide post to look at this one. Okay, we're going to do 81 to the 3 over 4. Okay, 81 to the 3 over 4. Again, I would kind of look at number 6 if you want to have something to follow. Okay, I'm going to walk around and be checking y'all.
You got it, boss.
I like the sound of that. First do your M and N.